6:52. Want to welcome a few adventurers to the show today. Liz Elton is here, along with Max Finkelstein and Clive Doucet. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Great.
So, let me get this straight. You're going by canoe from Ottawa, the capital of Canada, to Washington, the capital of the United States. Is that right, Liz?
That's right. That's right.
That's the intention. Whether or not we get there, we'll have to wait and see.
You think you can do it, Max?
Yeah, I think we can do
Is it true you're leaving today?
Yeah.
Yes, we're leaving
And
this morning.
10:30.
Really?
Yeah, and it's 1,800 kilometers. I don't think anyone's done it in recent memory.
But it has been done?
In a Voyageur canoe, I don't know if I think the native people were using smaller canoes.
Right.
Yeah, historically,
But
I don't know
native
that
people,
it's been
native
done.
North Americans have done it, or
No, we don't know.
We don't know that for sure.
It doesn't seem to be a really good reason to paddle from Ottawa to Washington.
Unless you're delivering a very important message, and there is a message to this.
There
right?
is, very much so. It's an important one. We'd like to get people focused both north and south of the border on the importance of the quality of our rivers. You know, we often think about sustainability in different ways, you know, like do you have an electric versus, say, a bus system? But the most fundamental sustainable thing a city has is water. Every city in the world is built on a river.
Right.
And we want to get people south of the border and north of the border thinking about their clean rivers.
About the water. And
About water. And when we're traveling along, we'll be asking questions like, can you drink this water? Can you swim in it? And can you eat the fish? And we have another thing that I think is very important. We'd like to get the idea out there of twinning or sister rivering, say the Ottawa River and the Potomac. So we bring people from Washington, people from Ottawa together around the river to celebrate them and to learn about how they're making their river cleaner.
It's a good message. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm also interested to know how this is going to happen, Liz. Like, has this been planned out to?
Well,
this mission?
we've been planning it for some time. Clive and Max had the idea several months ago.
Right.
What's made it really viable is we're sponsored by the Canadian Wildlife Federation. So with their support, we've been able to plan it. So we know what track we're taking.
Right.
We have a general idea of where we're camping because we will be camping en route. We've got the support of other river organizations and wildlife organizations along the way.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Max, this is no trumped up publicity stunt because you're actually camping along the way. It's a real canoe trip.
It's a real canoe trip. It's sort of road tripping by canoe with camping. I've done this type of trip before.
Right.
And it has its challenges from a wilderness canoe trip, different challenges.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Max is our go-to guy when everything falls apart. We say, Max, how do we fix it?
Yeah, exactly. Now, how long is this expected to take, Max?
So we think it'll take about 6 weeks. If all goes
6
well
weeks
and we don't
altogether.
get any hurricanes coming up the coast.
Right. Weather dependent, obviously. And what kind of canoe are you doing it in?
Well, we're doing it in a canoe, a replica fur trade canoe, a Canoe de Maître, a 36-foot canoe. It looks very similar to the one in the picture here.
There's a couple dozen people in that canoe. How many are going to be in yours?
Crew will vary from about 8 to 12.
Is that right?
Yeah.
If you look at that paddle.
That paddle is similar to the one you're holding.
Very similar to the one
Is
we're
that the one you're using, Clive?
No, it'll be much more like this one here.
Right.
Yeah.
Is safety a concern, Max, in this trip? Or?
Happiness is a concern. We want to keep everybody happy, and that means keeping everybody safe.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it doesn't rain every day.
True enough.
Yeah.
Is there a way to follow you guys in your progress, or? I mean, you're going back in time to a world without technology.
Oh yeah, no, this is a wired canoe. We have internet access. We've got cell phones.
Right. You've also
we've
got a Facebook
website,
page here and a website,
page.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on things. I think this is really cool, you guys. This is, you know, you talk about things that draw attention to issues. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, it's one thing to worry about the polar bears running out of their ice shelf up north, but really sustainability is about us right here in our lives today.
Yeah.
And we need to drink that water. And it wasn't so long ago that we're salmon in the Ottawa River. So many salmon that workers, when they signed deals to work, said, we only can have 3 meals of salmon a week.
Right.
But we don't have any salmon left, we don't have any eels left, or very few, and we have to chlorinate the water. So we'd like to change that.
The trip starts today. Best of luck to you.
Thank
We'll
you.
be keeping an eye on that. Let us know how it goes in the end. Come back and see us, would you?
Well, thanks for having
Appreciate
us.
it. Good luck. What a trip.